Is it recording?
Yeah.
Okay. Hello. For our project, we wanted to give you guys an update on what we've been working on and just a short, I guess, short preview of our progression throughout the summer. Just to recap, we were interested in building applications that will help students in DS 412 and 212. But after we started building everything, we realized that we just bit off a little bit more than we can chew, and that our focus will predominantly be on DS 412 only. And yeah, so for myself, I decided to work on an iOS application while Hervin decided to work on a web application. For the iOS, I'm using Swift and Xcode to build the application, and for Hervin's web application, he's using CSS, HTML, and Python to build all of that. And first, we'll start with the iOS application to just show you guys what we kind of did. So this is going to be on a simulator and not on a real phone. So there are limitations to the simulator. So if you for not delete it, but like here's the app and app icon. It's going to be called Decision Science, and then the logo is just the DNS. So first, when you click on it, you have the option to sign up or log in. If you sign up, it will ask for your name, first name, last name, email, and just the password. And all of this information is actually stored on Google Firebase, a database management system. So it's all in the cloud. So I'm going to log in with a testing email. Excuse the email. So I log in. And awesome. Again, all of the information is collected on the Firebase Cloud Database Management System. When you log in or sign up, this is going to be the first screen that you see. So this is just going to be a description of what decision science actually is and just what this department has to offer the students. And just like other information like TS email, stuff like that. Moving on to the news feed. So this is the section of the app where I've decided to build something like a Facebook news feed or something like a Twitter news feed. Just basically an environment where students are able to interact and potentially meet up with one another to create study groups and um, work on their homework together outside of tutoring and outside of class. So I think this would be a great way for students to connect and meet other people that are struggling in the class potentially. But it's currently under development and it's actually a lot more difficult than I thought it would be. Moving on to the actual DS412 content. So it's broken down into 6 categories. Currently, I've only kind of finished one section, which is capacity planning, kind of, and it's a lot more tedious and time consuming than we realized after starting this project. So after you click the capacity planning section, you'll be uh, taken to the screen where you'll have an introduction, examples, and then quiz questions. So this section is actually broken down to the break-even analysis and the decision theory. So if you click on the examples, you'll be taken to another page with additional examples. So there's example one, and then so these are just some of the examples. Yeah, and we plan to add more examples in the future potentially. Then we're going back, and then for the quiz question, this is where students are able to test what they've learned in class and just have extra help. So here, what is the break-even point? So you can type in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's wrong, so you can either try again or tap for the solution. So I'm going to just pop in the solution and then show you guys what it looks like. And that is correct. And then you just you can just continue on with the rest. So there's actually two questions at the moment. There's a couple bugs here and there, but more examples coming soon. Um, and that is going to be the DS412 section of the app. And then moving on to the Help Center. Here's the support center where students are able to email directly for support. And you're probably wondering who the email will be going to. Well, we can actually program it to be sent to whoever the destination is. I think it's currently set to my personal email. Um, and yeah, so it currently shows that it's not working on the simulator because the simulator doesn't have the mail application. But I've tried it on my personal iPhone and it has worked seamlessly and perfectly. And that is going to be our update for the iOS application. Yes, this is an advertisement, and we just wanted to see what it was like to actually implement an ad in an application. We wanted to see how hard it was. In terms of actually deploying it, we don't know if we'll actually deploy the advertisement or not. Again, the home, the newsfeed, DS412 help, and then the help center. So that is going to conclude the application for DS412 in terms of the iOS application. Now we'll be moving on to Herman, and he'll be showing you guys what he did for the web application.
So I will be showing my web application I created. So this is the main front page right now. A little bit basic, but I could make it a little bit more fancy later. And this is the current nav bar I have. So we're just currently focusing on operations management. So this is the entire lesson page for operations management. You get a little taste of what operations management is about. And these are the 6 sections that we've learned in DS412. So currently, I'll show you inventory management. So this is the entire, say, the sections of each one. This is how they'll look. So you have a little description about inventory management, some examples of it, and then some of each section inside of what inventory management is. And on the right side, you have key terms, which you could press, and you could get the definition for each one. And also you have sections, which you can jump to around the page. And at the bottom, we have examples. Currently, there isn't any logic underlying these quizzes, so I can't give back right or wrong answers. But I do have a button at the bottom that shows the solutions, which is a little bit bugged because it's doing the opposite of what it should be doing. But yeah, well, moving forward, I would like to add probably more quiz material, fill in the blanks, and do more stuff for the rest of the lessons. And hopefully, I could host this website on either GCP or AWS, so you guys could play around with it. And yeah, I think that's pretty much all of it.
Awesome. Thank you guys.
Okay.